Esmeralda Simmons, and I serve as the Executive Director of the Center for Law and Social Justice. I'm a civil rights attorney, and we are involved in New York State redistricting right now. Why should we even be bothered with redistricting? Well, this is a very elementary thing in democracy so that we all have our voting rights protected. But how do we really benefit from all of this? Folks, this is a representative government, and our representatives have to have the clout that the representatives do upstate or in other parts of the country. For them to have the clout, we have to be counted in the redistricting in a fair way. Otherwise, we may actually get gerrymandered. And what does gerrymandering mean? It means they slice and dice your neighborhood up until it looks like a pizza pie, divided up into everybody else's area, and your area has no common voice, no strength. It's been weakened and crippled, divided and conquered. So we have to make sure that our areas stay whole and are contained within one district or as many districts as we can get. And that's the next thing. Why should we care about the district? Because the state legislatures and its Congress people are the ones that are responsible for the policies and the financial programs that come down to our neighborhood. You want better schools? That's a state issue. It's also a federal issue now. They actually have to pass legislation and pass budgets to give the monies to the schools. You want better roads? We can go on and on. How about health care? We've all heard about Obamacare. That's a federal issue. Yes, the Congress voted on that and is going to have to continue to vote on implementing that. These issues affect our lives, Social Security, early child care, whatever you can think of. Believe me, a government agency is somewhere supposed to be helping us on this issue. And the New York City Public Schools don't let us get started on that. We know that it's a government function, and most of us are not happy with what's been happening with it. So it's our legislators who have the responsibility of making that public policy that then turns into budget dollars that make things work. So this is bread and butter for us, folks. Redistricting equates to power, electoral power, which equates to the programs and the needs that we have for our community being met by government as they should be met. All of you need to become involved. We're kind of far down the process right now when it comes to the state legislature and Congress. But just this Wednesday, coming up on the 15th of March, there's going to be a hearing in federal court. And that hearing is going to be in the Brooklyn Federal Courthouse at 225 Cadman Plaza East. And you can register for that by going to the Eastern District, United States District Court, Eastern District of New York website. And just put that, Google that, and you'll get the information about the hearing. Don't be intimidated. Every day people have been coming and telling the court what they think about the court's plans. And if you go to that website, you'll be able to see the court's plan, which, as we speak, is being drawn. So I haven't seen it as yet. I'll have comments. You should have comments. This is your life, your community, your legislature. Make sure that they hear your voice.